Hello, pre-dental students. My name is Ashley Reid, and I'm a rising fourth-year dental student here at the University of Maryland School of Dentistry. I'm also the current sitting president for the SNDA chapter here. And today's video will be best interview tips to get accepted into dental school. Now, first and foremost, you want to ensure that you are being authentic and true to yourself while you are going through your interviewing process. The interviewers are able to determine or sense that something may be off if you are uncomfortable or you are not being forthcoming with your information. Now, you want to be able to have confidence, okay? That is very important because as a future clinician, you want to be able to go into the room and show that you are aware of your surroundings and that you are able to feel comfortable diagnosing a certain condition, that you are able to interact with your patients and so forth. So you want to come in with a nice, confident, and poised demeanor. Now, you don't want to be arrogant because then that will go ahead and pretty much turn the interviewers away from your talent, which you don't want to do, right? Another thing that you should take into consideration, that if you get an interview, that goes to show that they are impressed with your application process, your personal statement, your grade point average, your DAT. Now, the actual interview itself is for the interviewers to get to know you. Now, this is where you can actually get more personal. What is it that you like to do? Tell me where you're from. What type of hobbies do you like? Do you like to cook? Do you like to dance? Do you like to do pottery? I know for me, I told them that I love to be in the kitchen. It's either I'm watching a cooking show or I'm trying to figure out some type of recipe. Or, if you like to read a book, tell them some of the books that you've read in the past few months. You want to be able to show that you are just not a robotic individual. You want to show that you have hobbies outside of studying because you need to be able to maintain a balance once you get into dental school as well as once you graduate from the program, because you need to have the capacity to balance what is to come in the near future. Now, also, you should talk about what is it that truly matters to you. What made you pick the profession of dentistry? I'm pretty sure that you wrote it into your personal statement, but this gives you a time to go ahead and elaborate without character counts. For me, I love philanthropy. I want to help people who live in underserved neighborhoods and also maybe expanding globally and providing dental care. That is something that you could go ahead and talk about. Do you love community service? What is it that truly compels you to get up and say, hey, I want to be a dental student and a future dentist, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I get to my goal. Also, another thing that you should always discuss in your interview are your strengths and your weaknesses. But you want to make sure that you turn your weaknesses into strengths. And that shows that you are able to acknowledge that you have a weakness, but you know that there are some fine tunings and that you are able to turn that around. So that is a good way to show that you are a teachable individual and that you are aware of some of the, mistakes or some of the issues that you have. So there is nothing wrong with having like the perfect persona, but just being truly and authentic about your responses. Also, I would always encourage people, before you go into your interview, write down everything that you would like to speak about during the interview. You want to make sure that they are able to see, okay, your responses are fluid and you don't sound like a robot, but you know exactly what it is that you would like to say in your interview. I hope my tips help, and good luck on your upcoming cycle. Bye now.